Welcome to the channel. My name is Paul. I go by the Smrtman. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you all why I think Back of the Dragon is a better driving road than Tail of the Dragon. Now in today's video, we have a special car to me. We have my Fiat 500 Abarth. This car is a perfect car for roads like Back of the Dragon. It doesn't have crazy horsepower, but it is fast through the corners, and this is exactly what we need on a road like Back of the Dragon. So without further ado, let's hop in the Fiat and let's slay this dragon. So if you're watching this video, you have probably heard of multiple great driving roads in the country. For example, you have the Claw, the Snake, the Tail of the Dragon, Back of the Dragon. But I'm talking about driving roads that people drive to. It's their destination. And there's very few of those roads, I think, in the United States itself. And one of those roads is going to be Back of the Dragon. To start off, you need to know a little history behind Back of the Dragon and Tail of the Dragon together. So let's start with Tail of the Dragon. So Tail of the Dragon, sorry, I just love this Abarth. So Tail of the Dragon is on the Tennessee-North Carolina border, and it follows US Highway 129. US Highway 129 stretches all the way from almost the Gulf Coast all the way up through the Carolinas and into Tennessee. And if you want to know more about that, I have a video linked in the description. So Back of the Dragon, where I'm at today, this is located in Virginia, right next to West Virginia on that southern border. There's the Appalachian Mountains stretching right through the state. And this road follows Virginia Highway 16. So Tail of the Dragon and Back of the Dragon both have nearly identical amount of curves. So both well over 300 curves on each road. The only difference between Back of the Dragon and Tail of the Dragon is that this road, Back of the Dragon, stretches over 30 miles. I think it's 32 miles to be exact. So we have nearly triple the distance on Back of the Dragon versus Tail of the Dragon. Well, this brings me into my first reason why Back of the Dragon is better than Tail of the Dragon. The first one is the variety of roads. Back of the Dragon traverses 3 separate mountain ranges, and there are these beautiful rolling valleys in between each one of these mountains. And what does that do? That gives you a much better variety of driving roads. So it's not constantly hairpin turns, switchbacks. It's, you know, you get your hairpin turns, your switchbacks, and then for a few minutes you get to relax and just enjoy these beautiful, like, country setting roads. Whereas Tail of the Dragon is fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it is consistently switching back and forth, which is great if you love curves, but after a while, sometimes I get a little sick driving on that road. The second reason I think Back of the Dragon is better than Tail of the Dragon is because it is 3 times as long. Back of the Dragon takes nearly 40 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes, depending on how slow traffic's going, to get from one side to the other side. Since it is 3 times as long, you have 3 times as much fun because you got more time on the road, right, before you have to turn around. The third reason that Back of the Dragon is better than Tail of the Dragon is just the amazing roads surrounding Back of the Dragon. Now, I know this is an unpopular opinion. I know Tail of the Dragon has some crazy roads. First off, I love all the roads around Tail of the Dragon. But Back of the Dragon has these roads that nobody drives on. There's no homes. You know, there's so many mountains that you have to traverse on Back of the Dragon that there's numerous roads just running parallel to Back of the Dragon that are just as good as Back of the Dragon. So you have a variety of roads at your fingertip. Kind of to lead into my first point, these roads have a little more variety, whereas all around Tail of the Dragon is consistently curvy. and that can get a little tiring after, you know, a full day of driving. So the fourth reason I like Back of the Dragon more than Tail of the Dragon, and this is the big one, is because there are less tourists. Not like your typical tourists with the fanny packs and the cameras, but car enthusiasts, right? So there are significantly less people here at Back of the Dragon versus Tail of the Dragon. Now, I know you're going to say, well, hey, that means Tail of the Dragon is better. I would like to say that it's better, but when I'm constantly behind a bunch of people and we're just kind of cruising at 30 miles an hour, it's not fun, you know? Whereas Back of the Dragon, the only people that are here are locals. And you'll have the occasional group of motorcycles and a couple of sports cars. But other than that, people don't flock here in droves and clog up the roads. And that is the big one. That is the fourth reason I like Back of the Dragon more than Tail of the Dragon. And it kind of leads into my fifth reason why Back of the Dragon is better. And that is because traffic. Now, traffic on Tail of the Dragon has gotten more and more ridiculous as each year goes on. And I can tell you that unless you're going on a Monday through Thursday or in the winter time, you're going to be stuck in a lot of traffic on Tail of the Dragon, especially on your Saturdays and Sundays. Whereas I am on Back of the Dragon. I know it's rainy today. It's a Saturday around 1 o'clock, and I haven't hit a single car in about 30 miles. It's amazing. And this is consistent. I've driven this road probably 20, 30 times now, and same thing every time. Back of the Dragon isn't all good though. There are some cons to Back of the Dragon. And I know I just mentioned traffic, but when you do hit traffic on Back of the Dragon, it's 100% locals. There are numerous homes and businesses along Back of the Dragon, whereas Tail of the Dragon, you're skirting along the edge of Smoky Mountain National Park, and there are no homes or businesses along Tail of the Dragon. So Back of the Dragon, lots of homes. If you do hit people, typically it's like a truck with a trailer or some farm animals. So that is the only con really when it comes to traffic on Back of the Dragon. Now, there is another con to Back of the Dragon, and I kind of mentioned it, and you have to pick and choose what you want. Because at Back of the Dragon, the second con is going to be that there's no car scene really. I mean, they have a shop at one end of Back of the Dragon, but it's kind of off of the main road, and you have to go into town to go visit it. And it's a Back of the Dragon shop. They have a dragon sculpture just like Tail of the Dragon, but it's away from everything. There's less of a car scene. Whereas at Tail of the Dragon, 100% of the time, it is always a car scene. And if you stop by any of the stores along Tail of the Dragon, you're going to see numerous sports cars, motorcycles, you name it, on the Dragon. So Back of the Dragon, little less of a scene, but what you're getting and what you're gaining, I think, outweighs that con. Because there's no traffic, you have the road to yourself, you get a variety of roads. I honestly think that these pros outweigh the cons. This road is so much fun. Ooh, hard on the brakes. Woo! Lots of leaves on the road. So, I hope you all learned something about either Tail of the Dragon or Back of the Dragon that maybe you didn't know today. There are so many pros and cons to both roads. As always, I would like to know your pros and cons of either Tail of the Dragon or Back of the Dragon. One other thing I would like to mention though about Back of the Dragon today was the locals at Back of the Dragon were extremely hospitable. They were so friendly. Like, I pulled into a gas station, immediately some guy asked about the Abarth, and then some lady overheard me talking about Pittsburgh and was like, oh, I love Pittsburgh. You know, so many people just came up to me and were extremely friendly. And I even had locals wave at me as I was driving by, which was just a great experience. You don't get that at Tail of the Dragon. I think that Back of the Dragon, that is something special about that place. So I just wanted to mention that. As always, be sure to leave in the comments below which road do you prefer, either Back to the Dragon or Tail of the Dragon or another road that I didn't mention. I would like to see what y'all have listed below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe icon, and you guys take care.